Hello. Hi, my name is Sejana, and I am making this quick video to reintroduce myself to you. So, in case you didn't know, I'm Sejana. I care a lot about connecting with others. And so that's the hope in this, is that you'll get to see me and know a little bit of my background so you'll know where I'm coming from. I've made this video several times, actually. And it's getting to be a long thing of re-recording because it's too long. So I think I'll just say what I care about and how God is using me right now. And then the rest of the stuff would just be written down because it's just taking way too long. Please connect with me, especially if you are a person who cares about these things too, or are working in these things too, or want to share resources about these things too, or want to help pray for me as I walk into serving in these ways. Please reach out to me. And how can you reach out to me? Right here. Just reach out to me here, or sejanashines@gmail.com is another way. Okay. What do I care about? And then I'm going to stop the video and everything else will just be written down because it's going to be way too long. Just briefly. I've had an opportunity to talk with a lead pastor about race and cultural diversity within the church. But what I'm hopeful in doing is to expand it beyond that, because I see it as more than that. I see this as it's more than just racial and cultural diversity. It's actually about seeing other people, hearing other people's stories, like what they're going through, and caring, like hearing it, being affected by it, caring about it because we're in proximity with one another, even though we didn't really know one another, but we're journeying with one another, and we recognize that this is happening and that we end up loving one another. So really, this process that I just named is really about loving one another, which is what the church is supposed to be about, right? We're supposed to be about loving God and loving others, like loving our neighbor as ourselves. So, and I wonder who is our neighbor? Like, that's in the Bible. Who is it? Just the people that we're comfortable with and we, feel sameness with, and we don't have to like be uncomfortable with because we know them and everything? Or is our neighbor whoever it is that is around us? Because I guess I find myself in close proximity with lots of what I'd call strangers, people I never would meet otherwise, but I am in relation with them, probably because of my work, or because of where I live, or because of my setting, or because of places, like there's lots of reasons why, but ultimately it's about because that's where God placed me. And here I am, me in this body, me. Here I am in front of complete strangers, and we're in the middle and in the thick of things, talking about real stuff. What I learned from this, and by the way, this video is way longer than I thought it was going to be, but I'm going to roll with it. What I learned, though, is that we have similar struggles. We have similar issues. Not all things are similar. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, there are things that impact and hurt them, and there are things that impact and hurt me. Could I listen to what you have to say, and can you listen to what I have to say? Can we be changed by one another because we're listening to one another, hearing one another, caring for one another, and ultimately loving one another? That's what I'm saying. And I wonder if as a church, we can move to spaces, or even as a leader within the church, which I'm not, but technically, but I always view that we all have something to offer, and this is what I'm offering here. Is I want to offer my background, experience, and care, like this passion within me to help create safe spaces where people can do some holy listening with one another and journeying with one another, because we are the church. Like we want to lead in this area of radical hospitality towards others. Like, that's what I care about. I care a lot about this, and for some reason God has opened opportunities for me to have conversations about this and walk in my purpose. Maybe if you, I don't even talk like this, but it's like coming out. So just to walk in my purpose and experience with this group of people. Now, I don't know where this is going to end up. And when I think about what I'm walking into and asking for, I feel like, what in the world? There's so much I don't know. I immediately start thinking about that. But actually what I need to focus on is God has made this opportunity and way. We're continuing to move forward together in discussions about this. I continue to remain super energized and passionate about this, and wanting to learn, wanting to grow, wanting to share with others what I've learned and see and have, and wanting to help create safe spaces where all persons can share and talk and like grow from one. Like I want to help in this, and I know it's difficult, I know it's hard, but it's so important. And so that's what I care about. I care about lots of things, but this right here has a lot of momentum right now, and things that have been orchestrated that I didn't really necessarily have control over. It is happening, and here we are, and there is a plane making noise. So reach out to me if you feel what I'm saying. You get it, you hear me, you care about this, you want to grow and learn too, or you just want to pray for me in this. Please, I do covet prayers. I do need help with listening and being me as I go through this, while also open to being hurt and lots of misunderstandings and lots of things that I'm sure are possible. But here I am, and so here I am to you too. I'm Sejana, and I go online as Sejana Shines, and I plan on sharing a little more content about this and about what I'm doing a little more regularly, because I got convicted today at a conference and thinking, you know what? I used to share online more often because I knew that the people that needed to hear it would hear it, and they have. And I haven't been sharing because I've been going through quite a lot as I've been doing various types of work these past 2 years. Either work from seminary, or work from spiritual direction training, or work from working at the hospital as a hospital chaplain. But I know that God is using all of this education and a life experience and skills from, my counseling background, or from my veteran, years working in the Army, and moving around from place to place. Like, all of that is coming together, and me being me, like with biracial, bicultural, upbringing, always in different contexts, and being the outsider. I see multiple sides to what's happening in this, and I want to just be helpful. So that's a lot about that thing that I'm passionate about, when really I just wanted to say hello. I just wanted to say hello. I do want to get to know what you're passionate about. What are you like working on and interested in right now? What do you care about? What's like passionate for you right now? Where is God leading you and opening doors for you to like move, even though it might be super uncomfortable? And what is it? I'd love to have conversations about this. I'd love to connect. So Sejana Shines, and hope you got something from this video. Alrighty then, bye bye.